Aries, you could be critiquing somebody this weekend or the next few days. It's kind of like, what's with your pants? Or why are you dressed like that? Or, you know, if you're trying to do something, you got to have some type of foundation. You're trying to either get some type of advice or something like that. What's going on with Aries this weekend? You're holding it together. You're trying to have some type of control and some type of discipline so that way you can move forward. You're trying to focus, essentially. There's something that you're trying to master or somewhere you're trying to go so that way you can have some type of peace or some type of mental, like, okay, I know where I'm at, and, you know, at nighttime I don't really have to stress about anything. There's something that you have to start over when it comes to your job, your foundation, or some type of communication regarding finances. It's like, okay, well, dang, I'm waiting to hear back from disability, or I'm waiting to hear back from my veterans pay, or I'm waiting to hear back from something like that, and where you can still have finances even when you're not working. And this is you actually having your own business. You could be starting over when it comes to something that you're trying to do. So it's like, okay, let me sit back and learn and or think where I'm trying to take something. Let me plant a seed. You're trying to restart a foundation so something else can grow. This could definitely be work. This also could be a Scorpio. It's like, okay, you're going through different transitions when it comes to work, your family, people around you, your friendship circle. It's like, okay, I'm really trying to take the opportunity and make it what it is and make sure everything kind of balances out. But at the same time, you feel like there's just too many people around you that are lying and or dishonest. And so you're trying to also be resourceful and adapt to, you know, seeing the positive and what the truth is, and so you can still be stable. It's like you're looking at the glass half full. So that's good. That's good for sure. All right, when it comes to some type of communication about finances, an idea, a job, a property, or something that you're trying to start, be confident in it, even in the point that you feel like there's some type of confusion. Now, there may be some type of missed opportunity or something that you wish that you could have gotten or something that you wish would have went your way. But continue to work and you will find something that's going to be practical for you. Okay? You just need to get out of your emotions from something that wasn't working. And, again, you'll find something that's secure. Also, somehow, some way, there's an earth sign dynamic that has a child. Maybe at one point that they were married to someone in their past. They could be emotionally disappointed in this situation. They were dedicated to bullying this person so that way they didn't listen to themselves. That way they felt like there was some type of hidden motive. But now it seems like this fire sign is going to communicate something and or provide something practical because they feel like they found their match or they got somebody else and now they want to destruct some type of family and or legacy to bring some type of new start. So what does this have to do with you? It's just giving drama. It's drama, I'm telling you. It's bad news. It's drama. It's somebody that's just been out here being malicious and you just think, okay, I'm ready to walk away from all of it. It's like, I don't have the energy for this shit. I'm too old for this. It's giving, I'm too old for this shit. I got other things I'm trying to focus on. What's going on for Aries? Like, you want to go take a nap. You need to go take a nap. Maybe you feel like the person that's in the middle of all this been ignoring your advice the entire time. So remember, we started off saying, like, look, I've been trying to get somebody advice, or I've been trying to tell them to clean themselves up, go to the dentist, or something like that, for them to explore themselves, for them to, you know, kind of discover who they are. But maybe it seems like they have the fear of the unknown, or they've been disorganized this entire time. So it's like, okay, well, you know, if this person want to stay in a child's place, or if this person want to stay in this mental place, then I'll just let them stay in the past until they grow up. Until they get some type of emotional maturity. It's like you're going to leave them there. And although it makes you sad, it's kind of like, hey, this person indulges in love triangles. This person likes to do this, and they got to think for themselves. There also could be some type of lie and or grief that's going on with an air sign woman. And maybe somehow, some way, you're going to start to feel the guilt of them and this air sign woman being attached. Maybe at some point in time, they're going to abuse some type of power. And then this other person who they were once attached to, they had some type of success, is going to get some type of support. And this may bring some type of temporary sadness and or self-reflection. What the fuck? It's like, okay, somebody got access to your finances. Somebody got the inside. Somebody's pretty much going to backdoor you based off of somebody else. So, Aries, you are in partnership with somebody. Let's say you got a partner and this person's an earth sign. This person's a Leo or Gemini, right? You work with them. Y'all live together. Whatever, some way, y'all are connected somehow, some way. Y'all got the same bank account. Something is connected. They done fucked over somebody in their life. That somebody knows how to get into your system or whatever, and they're about to rearrange something to fuck both of y'all over, and this is going to help somebody else that they fucked over. Alright, let's see when this is going to happen. How many weeks until Aries find out about this? Until it happens? Until it plays out? What's the maximum number of weeks? You may get some type of legal paperwork, or you may just be keeping your eye out. It may not take long. It'll happen before 11 weeks. Between 5 and 11 at the latest. But it could be happening as quick as now. You're going to have to be like, okay, wait. I just want to figure out what's going on. Somebody's being very gullible and reckless, and you're curious on how something's going to balance out long term, and you may have to go deep diving. All right. Somebody's scared of being exposed. Okay, let's see. Who is this for Aries? Who's scared of being exposed? This could be that Cancer or that Virgo. Somebody that feel like they're not going anywhere, or they're feeling very powerless right now. Heavy on that water sign. This also could be a Libra and or an Aquarius. Okay, they're confused on how they're going to get something to be cool, calm, and collected right now. They feel stuck, but at the same time, they're not communicating because they're stubborn. They're refusing to give up and or, again, expose themselves. Now, when it comes to your love life, it feels like it's a little controlling right now. You could be trying to hold on, but at the same time, it's starting to be some type of destruction here. Maybe you need to make a painful choice. This water sign, you may feel like it's manipulative. It's shallow and or smothering. You may feel like they're disloyal depending on who they're dealing with. Especially if they got an air sign, they are. Okay? This air sign could also be, you know, cold and irrational. They gonna separate from them if they go towards this person anyway. They just walked away from a third party and or some type of social circle, and they want to restart. So they're going back to your water sign to try to revive that. Because they say, oh, I got money, I'm successful, I'm single, da 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 da. Your water sign go entertain this just for them to walk away from them. I'm telling you. And this is going to have been some type of low self-esteem type of energy. So, if they let you go, let them walk. Or, if you let go of somebody, they're going to let you walk. Somebody's stressed because you're so logical and you're thinking about the long game. You're thinking long term. And maybe they feel like they can't feed you into some type of fairy tale. Maybe they wanted to invite you to some type of family trip or vacation and you decline this. Good job. You may need to drink more water, especially if you're drinking alcohol. Or maybe you're telling someone this, like, hey, you need to drink more water. I've noticed that you ain't really been drinking that much, or that you have been drinking. You smell like you've been drinking. They was trying to get people not to like you. This could have happened on a family trip or on a vacation, or you were a part of this family and somebody in your family was trying to get you not to like someone. If you're talking to someone and you find out that their ex is an earth sign, they could be in their head right now. The person that you're talking to. They could know that there's an earth sign woman around you. Or they could know if they stay around you that they're going to be off when it comes to their finances or something being practical. So they're taking accountability. So it's like if they, you know, from time to time, I wish that this could have been real, or I wish that I could have dated you or did something, but I know that this is going to affect my money. So I got to let this go. But I'm not going to tell you. I'm just going to ignore you. I'm just going to say no thank you. Okay? You may know somebody that has asthma or that's going to be wheezing, maybe because of the heat or something like that. You could be supporting those who support you, or you need to. Your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your wife, your husband could be distracted right now. If so, go have some type of fun with your friends, okay? Somebody could be facing some type of bad karma. It doesn't have to be you. It could be somebody that's around you, and maybe you're realizing that they're not a nice person. And no, you're not crazy because you're noticing this. But you do need to prepare for a test, or they do. Yes, y'all both have options, even if you're married, but you don't need to feed into some type of gossip and or slander. All right? Somebody don't know what you're feeling, so you may need to speak up. Somebody may be applying for a loan, needing a loan, and or something about a cancer could be important. This also could be like, oh, well, that's my child's mother or my child's father, even if your child's an adult. And it's like, okay, well, they need some money or whatever. Let me see if I can or will help. I'm telling you, the first baby mom, first baby dad. Let me see if I can help them, or let me just see, I don't know, okay? Something about country music, reggae music, or going somewhere with that has it, going to Jamaica, going on a cruise or something like that. Somebody may not make it, and they're supposed to be going. You truly don't know why somebody's upset. It seems like they're guarded against you, or you're guarded against them for no reason. But again, we got bad karma and good karma out here, okay? So depending on who you are or what situation you're going, depends on what's going on. But stand strong, because some situation is only temporary. You got to see it from, again, a long-term view. Who's going through some type of good karma for Aries? What sign? Who's going through the bad karma for Aries? What sign? Okay, this could be a Taurus, a Cancer. This is bad karma. A Taurus, a Cancer, a Leo, a Taurus, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The good karma is an Aries, a Taurus, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So it kind of just depends. So then this also gives, if it's you, it's like you could have something that's good and something that's bad. It's like, okay, well, my finances are going a little shitty right now because I did fuck up somebody else's finances, or I did, cuss my boss out, or I did do something. But then there's also some type of good karma when it comes to you waiting long term, when it comes to your marriage, your foundation, or you hit some type of milestone because you are being patient when it comes to something paying off. So something is not going to be all bad. Okay, but there also may be a system or a building or just something that you're confused about when it comes to like your stability and you being able to be disciplined to get something to go. Just don't be irresponsible with your words or with this person who comes in, and they could be irresponsible with theirs. All right, FYI. Final confirmations. Your health and stability is at risk or is important right now, so make sure you focus on that. Someone could look very tasty right now. This could be a high school or a college ex that you're looking at. Somebody could have tried to outsmart you, okay, and now they missed out on a major blessing. This person could be into swingers and or sex party. They could also be trying to avoid a divorce and or a separation. They could see you as a threat, or their ex or somebody that they had a baby with as a threat, okay? Some type of issues that they have is deeply rooted. You don't have to bend or fold when it comes to them being under pressure, but they do have several women or several people around them. They could have been trying to set someone up, and I don't think it worked, okay? If you're having some type of issue with your gut health, or somebody else is, they're going to have to go get that checked out. Something about a studio, going to the studio, being around music and or a studio apartment could be important. Maybe somebody even goes to, those little adult stores, and in the back rooms they have the studios, or they go to strip clubs, and in the back room they got studios. Somebody could have went to that yesterday, or, I don't know. But somebody's not going to believe something that's over, and you're going to basically, somebody can't believe that something is over, and you're basically watching the effect of it.